Hey guys, Trace here. I know I said I was going to do Mega Man 6 first, but slight change of plans because I realized that I can do some video recording on my Genesis emulator. So I thought I'd show you guys, do just a short series on the Genesis port of the first three Mega Man games called Mega Man the Wily Wars. Now I'm not doing a talk through the first three games, because that's already been done. I'm just going to play through one level to show you kind of some of the differences. One difference being that you don't have passwords, but rather you have save games, game saves, words. Do some Mega Man 3, why not? So the first thing you'll notice is graphics. Lots and lots of good graphics. All of them updated to 16-bit goodness, although it looks like all the sprites are wearing makeup or something like that, which is kind of weird. So yeah, new graphics, new music, a couple new gameplay elements that are really small but enough to screw you up. One is that there's a slight little delay when you push any of the directional buttons to move, which isn't major. It's just a couple milliseconds, but it's enough to really screw up your timing. Totally forgot to ladder kill that guy. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just talking. Music is really good. In some cases it's a lot slower than the originals, but in my opinion, I would say just about every track on here is better than the NES ones. This game was released very briefly on this novelty in Europe called the Sega Channel, which was something like the Virtual Console as I understand it. So it was released in very short supply and in Europe, which is why you probably haven't played it. It's really a shame that it's never gotten an American release or anything like that, because it's really a fun game. One other neat thing, and that's what the rest of this talkthrough will be focused on, is that it has an additional minigame called Wily Tower. And Wily Tower consists of 3 robot masters who don't have any powers, so no new weapons are introduced in the series. And then the eponymous Wily Tower, which consists, I think, of 4 stages. And for each level, you get to pick 8 of the original 22 weapons of the Mega Man series to take in with you. So, and you also get to take in 3 adapters between the 3 Rush ones, the 3 Mega Man 2 items, and the Magnet Beam from Mega Man 1. So, it's a fun little minigame with a lot of replay value, and the reason that you probably either haven't heard of it or haven't played it is because for some reason it's almost completely unemulatable. Like, for whatever reason the ROM will mess up and you can't show that you've beaten all 3 games at once, because that's the prerequisite for unlocking Wily Tower. So how I've gotten it is through a save state, and at the end of the talkthrough I'll show you where I got the save state and how to get it if you are interested in playing Wily Tower yourself. Another big difference that you will see here is that the bosses, I may have already mentioned this, I'm not sure, but the bosses have a little window of invincibility, so it takes a lot longer to kill them, and if you're used to the NES timing, it really throws off your movement, words, language, English. You can kind of hear this boss music's a little bit slower, but I still really like it. It's nice. I highly recommend checking this out if you haven't played it. It really, in my opinion, brings out the best in the Mega Man series. Makes Mega Man 1 a little bit more balanced, and it's just a lot of fun. If you really like the Mega Man music, you can sit through like some 70 songs in the sound test just listening to them, because they're really good. Top spin is blue in this game. There are a few random blue things. Rush Coil, for example. Well, Rush himself isn't blue, but on the menu he is. I'll show you what I mean. I'll just like jump into Shadow Man stage so you can see. Oh, I just noticed he has red eyes in this version. That's really creepy. Yeah, so Rush is blue. Although, like, when you actually use him, he's not. Wee redness. So anyway, that's all for this video. Very short, I was just trying to get hit. And just show y'all, you know, some of the cool features about this game. Like I said, the next few videos will be dedicated to beating Wily Tower and showing you, you know, the strategy that goes into the weapon choice for those levels and, you know, just how to get through them. So, until next time, have a good night.